What up? It's your boy around the table visiting Birch Aquarium today. I thought it might be fun to take a look at some sea critters and assign them power, toughness, any sort of abilities they might have. So stick around. Here we have a sea urchin, which would be a 01 with death touch. Ooh, you gotta power it up somehow. Here we have a leafy sea dragon, which would be a 2/2 with fire water breathing. You could pay 1 blue and it gets +1/+0 until the end of turn. Here we have the diamond stingray, a 1/3 with indestructible and skulk. Here we have a rainbow star, an 03 that you can tap to discard a card and draw a card. Here we have a baby seahorse, which is, of course, much more powerful than an adult seahorse. It's a 3/1 with unblockable, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card and discard a card.
One thing I forgot to mention was that we were visiting during the Animal Crossing touring event, which means we got to see some familiar faces.
Here we have Blathers, a 1/2 with flying. Whenever a historic permanent enters the battlefield, he gets a +1/+1 counter. Here we have the zebra mantis fish. I think it's a 2/2 with first strike and death touch. Here we have the oarfish, a 2/5 with foretell. And when you cast it, if you cast it from anywhere outside of your hand, it destroys 1 creature. Here we have a lumpsucker, a 1/1 for 1. Here we have a wolf eel, a 3/3 that enters tapped. Here we have a sheephead. It's black and red, and you can tap it to deal 1 damage to any target. Here we have a spider crab, a 1/4 with reach. Here we have a lionfish, a 1/2 that gives all of your other cat creatures toxic 1. Here we have Isabel, who would be a 6/6 with Annihilator 3, and whenever an opponent sacrifices a permanent, you get a treasure token. Yeah. Here we have the longhorn cowfish, a 2-mana 1/2 that taps for a mana of any color. Here we have the blue penguin, a 1/2 that you could pay a blue and give it island walk, and it has dash.
And of course, we couldn't leave without saying goodbye to Tom Nook, who let us know that his favorite Magic the Gathering card is Rent is Due. Here's a take on Tom as a legendary creature as well. He's a 1/4. Non-basic lands your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, they may pay 1 generic mana for each other land that entered under their control this turn. If they don't, destroy that land.
What up? It's your boy, Scrubba the Subscribe Goblin. Today we're going to, wait, my segment is already over?
It sucks lumps.